Hola. How are you? It's been a minute since I've done one of these streams. So, anyway, from the title, you can see I'm doing the high grade Zeong. Mostly because I started doing it a while ago and I didn't get very far and I got stuck on doing all those unicorns, and I wanted to do something other than a unicorn because I have at least 2 more unicorn models to do at some point in my life. One's the perfect and the other one's the full armor. So one day. Anyway, for now, let's go ahead and do the Zeong. The Zeong. Not the Neo Zeong, the Zeong Zeong. Alright. So I got the arms done so far. Stab myself with my god hands. Alright, I don't need all this open. Let's see. Oh, I see exactly where I was. I have not built the hands yet, is where I'm at. Yes. Oh, I see. I put the little string in there to make it all long and everything, but okay, I gotta make the hands. This is an old kit, so a lot of the plastic is kind of... Oh, ow. It's kind of not great, but whatever. It's all this hard plastic, so when you cut it, it leaves terrible marks on it. But most of it you can't see underneath because it's all going to be hidden by the hands anyway. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. All right. Oh crap! I don't know which one's. Hold on. Right arm, left arm. There we go. I'm going to work on the left arm first. So I need 10 and 11. Okay. It's been a while. And for the music, this time I'm doing spooky synths. Usually I would be doing jazz, but I'm feeling Halloween-y. Actually, what I wanted to do, and I was talking about it earlier, was I wanted to actually have a Halloween model kit of Michael Myers on like a porch, and I was thinking about doing that tonight, but I decided to go with this for now. Plus, the other model requires... That's weird. My light is flickering. How spooky. It's really flickering. Is that visible on the stream? The light that is like, not the ring light, but the light that's over the desk here. Wow, that's kind of weird. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, that I bought this light for super cheap, so who knows how good it is after a couple years of use, so. Spooky, scary skeletons. hate these kind of fingers because I always end up busting them. They actually made a real grade of this kit not too long ago, and it looks pretty cool. Weird. How's the stream looking right now? Is it? Okay, good. Yeah. I think that's just me moving around. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I could always turn off autofocus and try to fix that right now, but whatever. And this is the thumb, I think. It's weird, it's telling me that I have a bad connection right now, so I didn't know if the stream was looking as bad as it's saying it is, so. That's okay though. After the next couple of days, I have I ordered a new. 'Cause right now I'm on the power line stuff, and that's not the best. So if there is a visible issue with how things look, then it's temporary. Yeah, it's funny because I actually pulled the internet out of this room in the past, and now I regret it completely. I don't know why I did that. Well, I know why I did it actually, was because so I could have two Ethernet cords in my other room. So I pulled it out of here and like drilled a hole in the floor and pulled it through to the other side. But the hole for this room is still there, so I can just pull it back through that way. Won't be a big deal. I got another way too long cord. Oh. Hold on one second. So I did change, oh, that's weird. One sec. Get any sound out of my right headphone. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's weird. I just had to shake the cord a little bit, that's all. As long as it's not the headphone. Alright, where was I? Finishing up the hand. Yeah, Titus was freaking out, so I went to go check to see what he was freaking out about. Apparently, it was nothing. You know, I've never actually seen the Gundam trilogy of movies, and I kind of want to see them. So, when Gundam originally came out, like as a TV show, it was not very successful. And it actually. Oh, did I put them on backwards? Hold on. I did. I put them on backwards. Good thing I looked. Um, it wasn't very successful. So, um, later on, though, they decided to take kind of like the main episodes of the show, or the plots, or whatever you want to call it, right? And they re-edited the entire show into 3 movies. And that was kind of, from what I understand, that's what actually made that was the thing that got Gundam popular, was those 3 movies. But it's basically they just took a bunch of footage from the original show and added some like new animation to it, and I've never actually seen those 3 movies before. But I've seen the whole show, so it's, it's stuff I have seen, but I've never seen those specific versions of it, I guess I would say. But they play them all the time on YouTube. Like there's a Gundam Info is like a website that's, I think it's ran by Bandai, and they're always playing it. They're always like, "Get ready to watch the Gundam movie in like 15 minutes live." Like, hands, job's done. Hand's done. It's a good hand. That's what I say. Mm-hmm. As long as I don't break the fingers again. I broke the fingers off another one, and I had to like use that like glue that like melts plastic together to fix them. And now it's like super delicate. That's on my I can't remember what it's called, like Zagok or whatever the crap it's called. One of those fun, weird looking ones. Got big, big, pointy claws. Sharp, pointy teeth. Are you still dealing with the blarg of it all? I don't know. Because I hear lots of typing. Question: how's the music sound compared to my voice? Is it too loud over my voice, or? Mm-hmm. I see how it is. Oh yeah. Go get more water then. Well, soda's not very good for thirst in most cases. I feel like in the right situation, ginger ale and like a Sprite or something like that can quench. All right. So some creepy carnival music. Weird. No clue. What? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Job? Job? Really? Yeah, like I said, it's saying that the frames are really, really low. I'm guessing it probably has to do with the fact that I'm on the Powerline internet, so it's probably like very slow. You know, I also did not optimize it before I started. That's probably another reason. But I'll just deal with it for this stream, and as long as it's playing. I know it's pretty far back from current, which is funny because I have it set to ultra low latency, which means it's supposed to like keep up, but it's not, and that's fine. This is gonna be a really fast build, I think. What was that? It said, yeah. Yeah. That's what I was about to say. That's not good. I told you I'm having connection issues somehow. Yeah, no, it's... I don't know why, but I am. Wait a minute. What? I didn't... Oh, durr. Let's see, 21. You know, it's funny when I first started, I'd hear people talk about how like, oh, old kits, they're not as nice as the new kits, and well, that's what I suggest. Like, hey, if you want to have like a really good experience, I am going to actually try to finish the Zeong this time. I was going to do it last time, but we had connection issues and I kept on losing the stream, so I'm going to try to finish it up this time. I did some changes to the resolution of my camera. I might change it back, we'll see. Just because I wanted to test to see how good the stream works with the lower resolution before I try to get back up to a higher resolution again. But for the time being, go ahead and put on some jazz, and let's go ahead. Start. I'm going to try a new method today too. I'm going to see if it works better than what I've been doing. I think I was on number 7 here. Let's see. C20 and C19. Oh, did I already build this part? No. Is it? Not over here, is it? Am I losing my mind? There's a good possibility. Oh, here it is. Right here. I found it. Okay, I'm not on 7. I'm on 8. Let's see. I think I need some new side cutters. These ones kind of suck. I don't use them very often, but... I actually don't sand that often. This is actually part of the new thing I'm trying to do, more sanding instead of trying to cut it away, because I find that cutting away tends to damage it too much, so I kind of want to stop doing that if I can. No. I mean, like, so usually what I do is, so I'll cut it off with the God hands, and then if I have any nubs left over, I take it and I kind of cut. And usually the only time I use my sanding sticks is when I mess up and I have to smooth things out. But I've been kind of watching a few other people lately, and realized that, you know, sanding instead of cutting is probably a better method than, because you don't damage the plastic as much when you sand it down. I mean, I'm sure they do at some point, but that's the idea, is that, I mean, you shouldn't have to replace them as often as you do a... Yeah, right, exactly. Paper ones. My computer crashed, so let's hope that doesn't happen again. Otherwise, just everything's terrible all the time. Okay, you'll never know, but okay. You'll never know. You'll never know. I'll be like, wow, I never expected this, but literally I've known for days because I opened it so many days ago. Oh, what if I say no? What if I tell you to trust me? You gotta trust me, that's all. I think that's okay. Everything looks okay. Probably be more apparent on darker stuff. We'll see. Well, it would have your name and address on it, wouldn't it? It usually does. Oh, I see. What if the box tells me what it is? Okay. Like, if I buy... Okay, like if I buy something from a certain store... It sometimes the box says what the store is. I see. But then right, but then I might know what it is then. Okay. Okay. I don't remember what days. Yeah, it's a holiday, but I don't know if it's an Amazon holiday. I should get every day off. Yeah. Squeaky. Whenever I get in there. I bring the thunder. Yeah, that's it. Hmm. Oh. I mean, it definitely flattens them really good. Like, you can't even tell there was a nub there if you touch it. But you can still... I did not know. I did not know I facilitated such a thing. Oh no, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Let's see. So is okay, I see. Must be where the arms go, maybe? Okay, and then this goes in like so. Okay, and then this. Wait. Yeah, okay. I got it right. For you. I'm sure it is for someone. Trying to keep these things. It's a good idea to do so, yeah. Although my super fine one is really gunky. I need to like wash it or something. Okay, let's see. Now I need A and C. Oh, my elbow like cracked. What do you talk about? I mean, English, I guess. I mean, it's all like A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, so. I have noticed over time that there's been more English on the box as they got more popular over here, I guess. Especially on the pricier ones, I've noticed too. Actually, the real grades too, I've noticed has a lot of English on them. Because like this right here, it has all like lore stuff about, you know, the mobile suit and all this stuff. This is what this is. It explains how the engine works. And like, I know for a fact that there have been some that I've done where all that stuff was written in Japanese and in English for sure, so. There's a real grade of this mobile suit. It's pretty crazy. Ooh, I just found my nail. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a lot more real grades in the future. I really like real grades. Alright, I guess we're trying this one more time. And if it crashes again, then I'll see you next time. Could be a problem with the RAM. I know I was having problems reinstalling the RAM into it when I was trying to put it back together after I cannibalized it, but which if that's the case, then I'll just have to start thinking about eventually getting new parts for it or something. The worst part is the screaming it does whenever. Which luckily you guys can't hear, but it screams. It screams when it crashes. And it's a different sort of thing. I did it earlier. I really can't right now. Uh-huh. That's a way to look at it for sure. What fresh hell? Okay. That worked out better than it has been. I have noticed I'm getting like weird little clipping sounds and stuff like that too. I wonder if that has anything to do with anything. You know what the other thing too is, since I redid this computer, I haven't installed any of the drivers and stuff like that. That's probably a good call. I should probably do that. I shouldn't say not any of the drivers, but a lot of the chipset drivers and stuff like that I never reinstalled because they're old. I don't even know what to put on here, honestly. Because I'm sure the ones that are even at the website for this computer are super outdated. Built this computer way back in the ancient times of 2015. Hmm. Tell you what, so these glass files that I'm using, one thing I like about them is they don't, how do I put it? They don't damage the, like they don't make indents and stuff like that. Like I accidentally do sometimes when I'm cutting it. But they do leave some scuff marks, and I don't know if that's just my technique causing the problems or what, but it's kind of annoying. Was it 7? Okay. They are they're in Finny. There we go. They're in Finny brand, which is a brand that I actually really like. I use a lot of their stuff. I use these. I use these. I have some of their sticky sandpaper too, and so as far as it's usually a brand that I trust a lot, so I figured they'd have good glass files as well, but you know, they're okay. I am going to test out one of those racers soon, so we'll see if that's much better than these, because right now these are, they work, they get the job done, but I just don't like how many scuffs they leave on stuff. But they do smooth it really good. I don't know if you can see. Get real close in there. I mean, you can see how it scuffs a little bit, especially like, come on, focus. You can see the scuffs a little bit here, like here and here. But as far as the nub goes, it's completely flat. Like you can see that there was a nub there, but like as far as the surface goes, it's completely flat. It's like glass. So they're good for that, but it is annoying how it's kind of scuffs it while you're doing it. Again, like I said, that could be just my technique too. I might not be doing it as well as I could be. So the things I'm doing differently this time, just so everyone's aware of what I'm doing. I'm using these side cutters here to cut off from the runner itself, Whereas before in the past, normally what I do is I take the God hands and I just cut as close to the runner as I can. This time I'm using these to cut them off the runner, like closer out here, so they're close up like that. And then I'm taking the God hands and then cutting down the nubs in layers to, from what I've heard, that reduces stress marks a lot, so that's why I'm trying to do that. And so that is what I am doing here, as you can see. And then when I'm done with that, I have these little nub marks left over. That's when I go ahead, use these, which before I would normally take my hobby knife and slice it down in layers. But I've been finding lately, especially with these older kits with the harder plastic, before they became like real malleable and stuff, when you do that, you end up just taking a chunk of plastic off, it seems like. So I think filing is a better solution in this case, for sure. I would probably say in most cases too, it requires a little bit more patience. But overall, I think the results are better. Like I said, these specific files here, they're doing their job correctly as far as like filing down the nubs as I want them to be, making them super flat. And I'm not leaving any like crevices or anything like I would with the hobby knife. But like I said, and maybe it's just this brand, but it's but I am getting some weird scuff marks. Here, take a look. Let me see if I can get that in there. You guys can see it. Maybe, maybe not. Right along this. Come on, focus for me. I get kind of towards the middle a little bit. Doesn't want to focus. Anyway, you could still probably see a little bit discolorization right here. If it was actually zooming in correctly, you could see that it was. Oh, there we go. It's actually scuffed right there. And I'm not sure. I mean, like, I know I've seen other glass files, specifically the Racer, for example. That doesn't seem to have that problem. Like, if it does damage the plastic at all, it's super minimal. And the weirdest part is then if I move over to the fine, right? The fine, because you got medium, fine, and then a super fine here. When I move over to the fine, you would think and expect that the fine would kind of like buff out some of those problems. But weirder still is that I have found that the fine file causes like lesions almost, like the plastic will come up. It's not doing it this time, thankfully, but in a couple of the other parts I've done so far, I've had this issue. Thankfully, it's not doing it here. Also, it seems like the stream's more stable than it was, so I made a few adjustments in the settings. And I updated my graphics driver to see if that would help at all. Been up for... How long have we been up for? Almost 15 minutes, so I don't know if that's longer or shorter than before, but... Well... But like I said, this is a pre-goodbye in case it does it again. Okay. Can I get this to unscuff it all? A little bit. A little bit. Use the buffer a little bit here. See if that helps at all. Nice. Buffing finish. It's still a little scuffed, but you know what? I can live with that. Okay, and this piece goes back here. Oh, that's interesting. Let me check some real quick here. Checking, check some things real quick here. It could have a little bit. Out real quick. Oh, that'd be why. Hold on a sec. So, I just looked up some information about what's going on inside my computer right now, and my CPU at the moment is going back and forth between about 95 to 100 degrees Celsius. So that's bad. Which makes sense because I've played around with this a little bit recently and so on, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream for now because I think it's probably gonna crash again pretty soon. So for the time being, we'll stop this for now, and then we'll see if I can do anything to fix it. If not, it may be a few, might be a minute before I do another stream. So, anyway, that's it for now. Hope you had a good time.